guys, today I have another update for my Finish 18 in 2018, and of course I cut my hair. I don't know if this is going to be the first video I upload with the short hair, but this is the first one I'm filming and it feels great. Like, it just feels so good to have shorter hair. Let's just jump into it. I think this time I did pretty good. I'm gonna show you the products I made progress on first, and then I would talk about the products I didn't touch in the last month, and then lastly I would just do the finished products that you might have seen before already, and you can just exit or skip that part pretty much. I didn't get to finish any additional products this month, but I did make good progress, so let's see. The first one here is a foundation. This one is the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation. This is what I have on my face right now. The color is warm nude. It's a little bit more tan for me. This is pretty much the only time I can use it throughout the year, and also I feel it oxidizes just a little bit towards like later of the day, but I think it's fine. Overall, it doesn't bother me too much, and when I started I was there, and then last month I used it quite a bit, but I just couldn't really make a mark. I think the packaging is kind of not really allowing me to do that, and then this time around I feel I could mark it a little bit, so I just marked it regardless. I feel I'm lower than that, but like I said, this packaging isn't really allowing me to squeeze it really, so I'm just gonna mark it there for now, but I'm happy that there is progress on this. And then I used my Bulgari perfume. This one is the Omnia perfume. This one used to be my all-time favorite one. It's my signature scent. This one particularly I have had for quite a few years now. I feel maybe it has changed, maybe it's just too old now. It doesn't really linger on me anymore. I feel it goes away really fast. Maybe my taste has changed, maybe this one is just getting old. I can't say for sure, and I feel scent-wise it's just a little bit too young for me now. It's really sad because I've been wearing this for like close to 10 years now. This was my thing, but regardless, I still really like it, and in the summer I think this is great, and this is my progress mark. I know this one is really hard to see, but you can see that's where I started last update, and this is where I am now. I've been making consistent progress, especially knowing that it doesn't last on me for that long anymore. I will use it twice or 3 times a day sometimes, but like you can see, the progress isn't as fast. I just hope I can finish that by the end of the year. I have a sample size face primer. This one I actually really enjoy. This is my Becca backlight priming filter. It gives a slight sheen, but I don't think it shows through all that much after you put foundation on, but I think it feels great. It's very moisturizing. I love this one overall, and I had to put it away several times throughout this project because I kept using other primers pretty much, and this time around I really try to focus on it, so you can see that that's where I was last month, and this is where I am now. I used it a ton, and I'm pretty sure that I can finish it completely by the next update. Then I have 2 powder products that I made really good progress on. The first one is my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. It's a sample size. This one is a medium deep matte bronzer. And last update, I believe I only had a dip going, and I was able to hit pan, and the pan is fairly large now. You see that? It's really good. I think I was really just wearing it down evenly across, so once I hit pan, the pan expanded pretty fast, and I actually like it. I think this bronzer is definitely a little bit deeper, even for me, for the summer tanned me. So, you know, for that reason, I'm really glad I'm using it, because I want to finish this before my tan fades away, and I think I can do that. And honestly, I would repress it right after this update, I think. Just because I use a really big fluffy bronzer brush, and I want that brush to pick up stuff evenly, so I think it would just be better if I repressed it, so I would do that right away. The other one is my Tarte blush in the color Party. This one is the Sephora birthday gift for I think 2 years ago. I don't even know anymore, but you know that last time I actually hit pan on it, and the pan was just really the little circle ring in the middle, and afterwards I was able to expand the pan a little bit, and it kind of grew in a weird shape. It kind of just goes vertical along the ring. It kind of had like a vertical pan, and then I cracked it. I usually would just dip my brush in after I have the product on the brush. I would hold my product over the trash can, and for example, if this is my brush, I would just tap, 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 tap the excess powder off of my brush and also off of the pan. And half of it just cracked off and dropped right into my trash can, and I just didn't want to fish that out, you know? So this is where I am now. I think it lost about half of the product because the pan really just grew kind of like vertically like that right before I cracked it, and I lost this half of it. So I don't know, it's good progress, but it was cracked, you know what I mean? So it's fine. I have so many blushes, like it's not too super upsetting, and right now it's pretty difficult to use because you can see there's just a little bit on that side, and I am gonna repress it along with my Too Faced bronzer so that it will be easier to use, and hopefully I can probably finish it by the next update if I repress it now. The last product I was able to make some progress on is my Marc Jacobs eyeliner gel crayon. I actually have 3 of them in my project right now, but 2 of them I didn't touch at all last update. I only focused on 1 of them. This one is in the color Earthquake. It's just a deeper cool toned brown color, and I use it only to tightline. And I was able to make a little progress. I marked it on this piece of paper. So that's where I was last time, and this is where I am now. Pretty consistent progress, but you know, it's not too much, and I really hope I can finish this one soon, and then I can move on to one of those 2 because I don't have much time left in this year, but I for some reason just didn't really use them. So yeah, I'm gonna try to focus on this one for now before I dig into the other 2. Alright, now let's talk about the products I didn't get to touch in the last month. You already saw 2 of the pencils, and I also have a concealer. This one is from Maybelline. It's the Age Rewind in the color Brightener. I used this under my eyes for, you know, most of the time because it's a little pinker, it's a little lighter for me. But right now with my tan, this one is just a little bit too light. Like, it requires a lot of work, and it just makes my under eye look way too white, and it just doesn't look right anymore. So I kind of stopped using it and put it aside, and hoping that maybe later the year I can come back to it. And you can see some of my progress marks. That's where I started, almost a brand new product, and this is where I am now. I don't have much left, but I wouldn't be able to touch it until a little while later. And then I have a, this is actually a liquid highlighter from Becca. It's the color Opal, but I used it as a primer before. And because it's quite shimmery and it's in the summer, I'm sweating all the time, I put it away thinking that I don't want the shine for now, but you can see I really don't have much left. That's all I have left now. So once I come back to it, I'm sure I can finish it real quick. And then the last one that I didn't get to touch is a blush. This one is from Clinique. It's the Cheek Pop blush in the color Melon Pop. This color, I used it mainly at the beginning of the year. I was able to wear away the little flower on the blush. It's kind of flattened now, but I haven't really used it since the spring, I feel. So I don't know, I'm a little worried. Even if I can finish this blush completely next month, I would only have like 2 months to work on this one, and there's no way I can finish this in 2 months. So I'm pretty certain I wouldn't be able to finish this one, but at least I would want to try to hit pan on it before the year ends. So right now, everything is just products I have finished before last update. If you already watched this part many times, bye, thank you for watching. But if you want to see what I was able to finish before, I would just show them to you real quick. I was able to finish a dual-sided compact product from Marc Jacobs. This one is in the color Hi-Fi Filter, and inside there was a face powder and a bronzer, and I was able to finish both of them. You can see the shiny pan, it's really reflective, but I was able to finish them. That's really good. And then I also finished a foundation from Wet n Wild. This one is the Photo Focus foundation in the color 370 Bronze Beige. This one is quite dark for me, and I was able to finish it up. And then I have 2 perfume products. One is a full-size Gucci Flora. Of course, I didn't start it full for sure. I only had that much left when I started, when I put this in the project. Was able to finish that one. And also there's a sample size, kind of like a rollerball size. Ooh, perfume. I'm not gonna take it out. This one is Innocent Chloe. Also, I finished a concealer from Physicians Formula. It's a Super CC color correction and care concealer. My color is light medium. I really love this concealer. This is my second finished one, and when I started it was brand new. It took me quite a while to finish, but this one matches my color really well. It's really moisturizing, so I probably would buy it again. And then at the very end, I just have a sample size face primer. This one is from Smashbox. It's the Photo Finish Foundation Primer. Don't like it, just don't like silicone primer in general, but I finished that one real quick and it's all done. So that's all the products I had in this project, 18 products, and I still have quite a few left. I think I am able to push out maybe 2 next month, or maybe even 3. I don't know. We'll see about it. I just feel in general I'm not too completely satisfied with this project this year. I don't know why, because I think if you just look at the progress, it's okay, but somehow I've just been dreading it. Anyways, that's beside the point. I hope I can do better next month and have some products finished, and that would be really exciting. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a like and also subscribe to my channel so you can see my future updates. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.